Oh, die donkie is 'n wonderlike ding. Ja nee, die donkie is 'n wonderlike ding. Die donkie is 'n bongel, hy's 'n boetie van 'n myl. Sien nie in die ander dan begin hy sommer hy.
One of the funny animals in the world is a donkey. In Afrikaans it's called donkey. It's just a direct derivative from the word donkey. In English it's called ass. It's a funny animal, and we have a song in Afrikaans that says, "Oh, the donkey is a wonderful thing." And Judea Harvest have had some dealings with donkeys as well in the past. And funny enough, the Lord Jesus Christ we serve, he also had some dealings with donkeys in the past. He needed a donkey when he entered Jerusalem to come and pay the ultimate price, the ultimate sacrifice, where he gave his life for us so that we can live and do not have to die and perish. So Christ sent his disciples down to town and said to them, there's a certain address and you need to go to that man and tell him, I need your donkey. So they went and they commanded this donkey from this man. Interesting enough, they didn't ask for the donkey. They didn't beg for the donkey. They told the guy, the Lord needs your donkey. Give it to us. So there is something like begging in fundraising and raising money for a project. But then there's something like asking, and then there's something like commanding. And Jesus didn't send his disciples into town to beg for a donkey. He sent his disciples and said, this is the address, this is the name of the man. There, he's got an ass or a donkey. Tell him to give it because the Lord wants it. So in Judea Harvest, we've spent more than R1 million buying tents. And we got the money from people that we didn't beg, but asked or commanded them to give. It's asking with authority. So the donkey in the Bible taught us how to ask with authority. But Judea Harvest, like Christ, also had some dealings with a donkey. Once we flew a tent into Lesotho. There are 500,000 people that live in this rural mountainous country, and they have mostly never heard the gospel nor seen a Westerner. And we flew a tent in there. My wife and I drove there. It was minus 17 degrees. It was freezing cold. And we spent a day training some of the pastors in Mogotlong. And we dedicated one tent. When the tent was flown in and the tent was downloaded from the aircraft, one of our pastors, Gabriel Fisher, took the tent there. Lo and behold, there were a couple of asses waiting for us to load our tents onto these donkeys. And off they went into this mountainous area to pitch the tents, plant churches, and win people for Christ. So the moral of the story is God can even use an ass or a donkey. And Jesus used the donkeys, we use the donkeys, and God can even use you today. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that you are an ass or a donkey. I'm just saying that God can use you no matter who you are or what you do. God can even use donkeys.